Hi, and welcome to our channel, The Travel Boss. Today's video is about the top 10 things to do in Split. Split is the second largest city in Croatia after Zagreb, with a population of around 180,000 people. You may recognize some of the locations around Split from TV shows, and it can be easy to forget that local attractions like Klis Fortress and the gorgeous town of Krka are real places, not Hollywood sets. Let's have a look at the best things to do in Split. But before we start our countdown, please subscribe to our channel, The Travel Boss, and also tell us what is your favorite thing to do in Split in the comments. Number 10. Museum of Croatian Archaeological Monuments. If you've ever wondered what became of the artifacts that were removed from the various historical sites located in and around Split, the answer is right here. The Archaeological Monument Museum has over 20,000 objects in its collection, although only a fourth of those can be displayed at any given time. The vast majority of these are from the era and often consist of pieces of jewelry, weaponry, armor, and common household goods. Number 9. Krka National Park. If you wonder about things to do in Split, visit the Krka National Park for free. This national park is located an hour's drive to the north of Split and follows the Krka River's path. The magnificent Skredinsky Buck is the primary attraction for many visitors. The natural pool measures 400 meters on one side and 100 meters on the other. It is filled by travertine waterfalls on one end and emptied by cascades on the other. This one location contains a total of 17 waterfalls, the largest of which is almost 50 meters in height. You might easily waste a lot of time just taking in the sights of this scene. Number 8. Klis Fortress. When you see it, you'll know why this stronghold on an upland pass has also appeared in Game of Thrones. The Klis Fortress is perched precariously on a bluff above the terraced hills of the town that bears its name, and it is surrounded on all sides by high cliffs of pale gray granite. It is a sight that will stay with you for the rest of your life, and during the course of its 2.5 millennia of existence, blood has been shed for this monument. Number 7. Statue of Grgurninsky. The subject and the sculptor of this massive statue that sits in front of the Golden Gate are both significant figures in history. The sculptor Ivan Metrovi was a true master of his trade. After the advent of communism, he continued his career in the United States, where his public works are now held in the same high regard as they were when he first created them. On him, more when we get there. Number 6. Campanile. Next to the cathedral is Split's well-known bell tower, which is a lovely sight. It has 6 stories and gradually gets shorter as you climb higher up the tower. You will be open to the elements as you climb the tower, and you will have the opportunity to look out through its paired arched windows. Number 5. Marjan. This hill, which rises to a height of 170 meters and is covered in cypress and Mediterranean pine trees, can be found to the west of the city. If you are in the mood for some fresh air and exercise, or if you want to track out some of Split's less popular sites, then this is the perfect activity for you. The Jewish cemetery that can be found on the eastern slope of the hill is particularly remarkable. Number 4. Peristyle Square. The Peristyle Square was the original Roman court, and it is in this space that the architectural splendor of Old Split may be best appreciated. Coffee breaks in the afternoon don't get much more exciting than this. That much is for certain. This particular square was the location of all of Diocletian's public appearances, during which his devoted subjects would prostrate themselves in front of the former emperor. Number 3. St. Duge's Cathedral. Another great thing to do in Split is visit the beautiful St. Duge's Cathedral. The creative reuse of centuries-old structures is one of the aspects of Old Split's architecture that adds to its allure as a tourist destination. The most impressive example is the church at Split, which was originally intended to be Diocletian's mausoleum. The core of this church was constructed in the year 350, making St. Duge's Cathedral the oldest cathedral construction in the whole wide world. Number 2. Historic Split. Walking around the old city will require at least a few hours of your time if you want to get a true feel for it. And there is no other way to do this that is preferable to walking. You should go to Peristyle Square, which is where the old town hall of Split is located. It looks out over a chic plaza that is covered in shiny marble tiles and has cafes with outdoor seating. The market that was held here for hundreds of years gave Fruit Square its name, and it is also a vital part of the city. Number 1. Diocletian's Palace. The number one thing to do in Split: visit Diocletian's Palace. The historic district of the city is dominated by Diocletian's Palace. There is nothing else quite like it anywhere else in Europe. It is a complex from the 4th century that combines the remains of a massive military camp with a majestic retirement mansion that Diocletian built for himself during his retirement years. Because of its size, it seems more of a fortification than a palace, and there are mysteries to uncover around every bend. You will even be able to walk on the original Roman streets that cut through the complex. The Decumanus and Cardo still have their original paving stones. So these are the top 10 best things to do in Split. Do you agree with our list and think that visiting to Diocletian's Palace is the best thing to do in Split, Croatia? Share your views in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, The Travel Boss. Thanks for watching.